Name is Michael Williams. Well, I'm a retired educator for the Milwaukee Public Schools. I'm a former drill sergeant in the United States Air Force, and I'm a foster parent. Been a foster parent, treatment foster parent for 17 years. Coming out of the projects of Chicago, my mother was my mother and my father. It was truly a village that raised me. So I said to myself, I just need lots of support and I can get this job done. So I just dove into it, got the training, and then I did lots of networking with other foster parents to get feedback on how to handle things. And here I am 17 years later. And the last maybe 6-7 years, I've been taking on young men from the ages of 15 to 17. It's a challenge. I've had successes and I've also had failures. And you only get one time to really make a difference. And in my opinion, you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. And I just try to do my part. I got Jonathan when he was 12 years old, and he was in a group home in Racine. Jonathan went through a lot of trauma in his life. When Jonathan came to me, he couldn't cross the street on his own. So my worker and I, we literally taught him how to cross the street and how to make it from one side of the town to the other. And now Jonathan's 29 years old, lives in Minnesota. He was just here on Friday. He was here for his grandmother's funeral. Really a blessing to have him back. And Jonathan and I, we just about every morning we text each other, "Good morning, son. Good morning, Dad." So we've got a very good relationship.
I saw you with Jonathan. You're kind of a pushover.
You know, even though I was a drill sergeant, I'm not running a boot camp up here in this house. I try to instill a teamwork concept, and it's not me over them, it's me with them. It has to come from the heart. It has to be there. You can't fake this. You have to love these children because that's something that they didn't get a lot of. And you have to love what you do. It's not all about the money. It's about getting young people into situations where they can succeed in life. I'm not the kind of person that sits back and complains about things. I like to get involved and to make things go the right way. And sometimes they're so busy trying to just survive in their situations, they don't get a chance to be a kid. So I try to allow them to be a kid. We don't know the blessing that we are to these children until sometimes things like this happen and it's just overwhelming. So this is why I do foster care.